Erling Haaland, a name that has become synonymous with explosive power in modern football. And now he's reached a milestone that few could have imagined: 300 career goals in professional football. What makes this even more remarkable is the speed at which he got there, outpacing legends like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and even Kylian Mbappé. The historic moment came during Manchester City's dominant 5-2 victory over Juventus in the final group stage match of the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. Coming off the bench at the start of the second half, Haaland needed just 7 minutes to find the back of the net, scoring City's third goal and effectively sealing the win. It wasn't just a symbolic goal, it was Haaland at his clinical best, contributing to City's flawless run and securing their place at the top of the group with a perfect record. To understand just how extraordinary this is, look at the numbers from ESPN. Lionel Messi, widely regarded as one of the greatest of all time, needed 418 games to reach 300 goals. Kylian Mbappé, the golden boy of French football, took 409 games. Cristiano Ronaldo, the all-time top scorer in Champions League history, didn't hit 300 until his 554th appearance. Haaland, he smashed the mark in far fewer appearances, a testament to his sheer efficiency and lethal finishing ability. That strike against Juventus was also his second goal of the 2025 Club World Cup, further underlining his incredible form and instinct in front of goal. In fact, he's now scored in 5 of his last 6 matches for both club and country, proving he's operating at peak performance right when it matters most. With City topping their group and heading into the round of 16, they now prepare to face Al Hilal, the last remaining Asian team in the tournament. It won't be an easy match, but with Haaland in this kind of form, City has every reason to feel confident. Looking back on Haaland's journey, it's clear we're witnessing a player who's not just naturally gifted, but remarkably adaptable. He scored 123 goals in 145 games for Manchester City, more than at any club he's previously played for. Before arriving in England, he tallied 86 goals for Borussia Dortmund, 29 for Salzburg, 20 for Molde, and 42 for the Norwegian national team. From his early days in Molde to breaking through at Red Bull Salzburg and exploding onto the world stage with Dortmund, Haaland has always found a way to deliver, regardless of league, system, or opposition. That adaptability, combined with his relentless drive, has turned him from a highly rated young talent into one of the most feared strikers in world football. Haaland's first 2 seasons at Manchester City, 2022-23 and 2023-24, were nothing short of sensational. He and the Citizens dominated the Premier League, winning back-to-back titles in thrilling fashion, with Haaland terrorizing defenses and rewriting records along the way. His magical left foot, his hunger for goals, and his unrelenting pressure made him a nightmare no team could solve. But the 2024-25 season, it's been a very different story. City, unexpectedly, have fallen short, failing to defend their Premier League crown and watching Liverpool surge to the top of the table. For a team so used to winning, this has come as a major shock. One of the key reasons? A midfield crisis. Injuries hit hard, and none was more devastating than the loss of Rodri, the beating heart of Guardiola's system, to a serious ACL injury. Without him, City struggled to maintain control in matches, and replacements like Kovacic and Nunes, despite their efforts, simply couldn't fill the void. Mistakes piled up, and the rhythm that once defined this great team began to crumble. For the first time in the Guardiola era, Manchester City have faced a truly turbulent campaign, one marked by inconsistency, vulnerability, and a lack of dominance. After 2 seasons of absolute control, rival teams have begun to figure them out. City's once unpredictable play has become increasingly familiar, and opponents now know how to shut down their key attacking threats. To make matters worse, City's missteps in the transfer market have come back to haunt them. Letting go of several promising young stars without proper replacements has left the squad lacking depth and competition. The result? Overworked starters, mounting injuries, and a team stretched thin when it matters most. Even Haaland, the goal machine, began to look ordinary. Yes, he still scored 22 goals in the Premier League, but that only put him third in the Golden Boot race behind Mohamed Salah, 29, and Alexander Isak, 23. And when it came to the big games, the moments where superstars prove their worth, Haaland was largely invisible. He struggled to create space, lacked unpredictability, and failed to put pressure on elite defenses. It was a stark reminder. As prolific as he is, there are still parts of his game that need evolution. Because if Haaland truly wants to compete for the highest individual honors, Ballon d'Or, FIFA the best, like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi before him, he must evolve. The first step. Accept that his influence on City's overall gameplay has declined. Being a world-class striker isn't just about scoring goals, it's about shaping the game. And as Manchester City's newly appointed vice-captain for the upcoming season, expectations are rising. Goals alone won't be enough. Haaland will now be expected to lead, to inspire, and to elevate those around him. He must sharpen his ability to link play, hold up the ball, create space, and engage more deeply in build-up sequences. He must move without the ball, drag defenders out of position, and give teammates space to operate. Take Mohamed Salah, a shining example of a modern, complete forward. He scores, yes, but he also creates, connects, defends, and drives the team forward. If Haaland wants to join the ranks of football's truly great number 9s, he must become more than a finisher. He must also become a solo threat, a player who can create something out of nothing, especially when the midfield is stalling. In games where City are struggling to break teams down, Haaland needs to be the spark, dribble past defenders, fire from distance, or capitalize on the smallest defensive lapse. He must become dangerous even without the ball, always moving smartly, always anticipating. And most importantly, he must show up in the biggest moments. Haaland's struggles in high-stakes matches have been well documented, and if he wants to win major personal accolades and help City reclaim dominance, that must change. The Champions League knockouts, title deciders, fierce Premier League battles. These are the games that define legacies. Now, as vice-captain, Haaland must find the fire, the composure, and the leadership to rise when the pressure is at its highest. Because that's what true leaders do. The new season offers a fresh start, and with it, golden opportunities for both Haaland and Manchester City. City have moved aggressively in the transfer market, bringing in new blood to rejuvenate a tired midfield and reinforce a thin squad. Names like Tijani Reinders, Ryan Cherki, Ait Nouri, and Claudio Echeverri promise to add energy, flair, and tactical depth. Reinders, with his precise passing, calm under pressure, and vision, could be the midfield metronome City sorely missed last season. Cherki and Ait Nouri bring dynamism on the flanks. Cherki with dazzling footwork and creativity. Ait Nouri with balance, speed, and two-way ability. And then there's Claudio Echeverri, a rising Argentine prodigy with a bright future ahead. His arrival signals long-term ambition, but don't be surprised if he contributes sooner rather than later. These signings should give Guardiola the tactical flexibility he lacked, making City's playbook harder to read and much harder to stop. But the Premier League title race won't be easy. Liverpool, now reigning champions, are building too, aggressively strengthening their own squad to defend the throne. This sets the stage for another fierce two-horse race, one that could define English football for years to come. For now, City's focus is clear: the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. This isn't just another tournament, it's a shot at global supremacy, a chance to cement their status not just as kings of England, but as champions of the world. And Haaland? He's locked in, laser-focused and firing again. His recent performances show hunger, leadership, and the same goal-scoring instinct that's made him a star. Victory here would provide a massive morale boost heading into the new campaign, a spark that could ignite a historic season on all fronts. But to do that, Haaland must go beyond being a goal machine. He must become the complete footballer, a true leader, and a pillar for Manchester City both on and off the pitch. Only then will he be ready to join the pantheon of legendary strikers. Only then will Manchester City have what it takes to conquer everything: the Premier League, the Champions League, and the Club World Cup. The stage is set. Now the question is, can Erling Haaland rise to the occasion, lead from the front, and take Manchester City back to the top of the world?